Breaking news. Tinubu issues fresh directive to security agencies after mass abduction. Hello guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed security agencies to rescue the remaining female students of the Federal University, Dosu, Zamfara State, who were recently, I beg your pardon, abducted by terrorists. Condemning the act of the abduction in a statement on Sunday by his media advisor, Ajuri Njila, the president says there is no moral justification for such heinous acts against innocent victims, whose only offense was their pursuit of quality education. President Tinubu affirmed that his administration has a solemn duty to protect every Nigerian citizen and, in line with his commitment, assures the families of the abducted students that no effort will be spared in ensuring their safe return. Furthermore, the president pledges that the federal government is determined to ensure the educational institutions remain sanctuaries of knowledge, growth, and opportunities, and totally free from the menacing acts of terrorists. Recall that 24 students at the Federal University, JUSU, were abducted in their off-campus residence in Sabojida village in Bondugu local government area. But 6 of the kidnapped students were rescued by the operatives of the Operation Daji of the Nigerian Army. The troops killed some terrorists during the rescue operation, and operational vehicles, motorcycles, one AK-47 rifle, and other items belonging to the terrorists were also recovered. Well, my country people, this issue of insecurity has remained one of Nigeria's most challenging issues, a menace that has outlasted different administrations. This issue of insecurity has remained one of Nigeria's biggest problems. Since 2009, when the Boko Haram started in northern Nigeria, insecurity has spread across the country. In the northwest, in the north central, bandits and herders, you see herders and farmers clashes, now have prevented farmers from harvesting their farm produce, thereby leading to food inflation that the country is currently witnessing. Also, when you go to the southeast, you will see the activities of the IPOB, the ESN, and the Nigerian Army. But then, all these are threats to life and property. Now, there is also a direct threat to Nigeria's educational system, because these insurgents have now adopted the business of abducting Nigerian students for ransom, like they did to the Chibok girls. The recent abduction of 24 students from the Federal University of Dusu in Zamfara State on Friday, September 22nd, 2023, is a testament to the pattern being witnessed. But the country is already witnessing the consequences of this school's abduction in the northwest, in the northeast, where these abductions are more, prevalent. 463 out of every 1,000 school children and 461 out of every 1,000 school children are out of school respectively. Now we are yet to, conclude with that of the Chibok girls. I beg your pardon. Of the Chibok girls, they abducted a lot of girls during in Chibok in Borno State, and most of them are yet to be rescued. Let's say about 70% of them have been, or 60% or 70% have been rescued. But then, some of them are still left in the hands of their captors. So my country people, these Chibok girls, as we all know, they were abducted by members of the Boko Haram militants. And the abduction of the Chibok girls has really sparked outrage around the world. A lot of people protested against this, people kicked against this, and some people have even claimed that the abduction was politically motivated just to remove Goodluck Jonathan from office. And after which, Buhari came into power and promised to make sure he end this Boko Haram. In fact, ever since then, they have spread in their operations. They have become more confident in their operations. And most of these kidnapped Chibok girls are yet to be released. So, Nigerians, is this how we will continue in this country? Whereby every day by day insecurity continues, to ravage this country. Insecurity has become the major threat in Nigeria, and we have the president. Instead of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to look into this issue, he is going to look for investors. Tinubu is trying to woo investors. Says yes, Nigeria is ready for investment and all of that. But I bet the president, if these investors know that yes, Nigeria is a safe place, you don't even have to beg them. These investors, they don't need begging. Tinubu went to India, the G20 summit and all of that, trying to bring investors to Nigeria. But I can tell that Tinubu has to focus on our economy. Tinubu has to focus on Nigeria instead of going to look for investors. Investors, yes, they are important, but investors, they are wise. They are not going to invest in a country that is not safe. Even the GSK medicine, we had reports some few weeks back that they want to leave this country because it seems that the economic activities in this country has become very, very terrible and very poor. So the news went viral on how they said they have spent 50 years in this country and they are about to leave because of poor economic activities and poor economic growth. And now Tinubu has issued fresh directives to security agencies. We don't want Tinubu to be issuing orders. We want to see the work. We want to see what they are doing. So this issue of insecurity needs to be addressed. Tinubu needs to address these insecurity issues we are facing in this country. Now, when Emefiele, I think when Emefiele brought about the Naira redesign policy where there was cash scarcity, during that cash scarcity period, you see this issue of kidnapping, we never heard of it. We never heard anything concerning kidnapping whatsoever. But ever since the Naira started coming back in circulation, you see, these people, they have started. So my country people, may God have mercy on Nigeria. May God have mercy on Nigeria. And I hope that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration will tackle this issue of insecurity that is ravaging this country. So guys, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.